RJD chief Lalu Yadav has drawn sharp criticism from the BJP after videos of him celebrating Halloween with his grandchildren surfaced on social media. The BJP has accused former Bihar chief minister of hypocrisy, pointing out that he had earlier termed the Kumbh festival as meaningless. Listen in to what Lalu Yadav had to say earlier about the Kumbh Mela.
कुंभ में सर जिस तरह से भीड़ बढ़ रही है,
अरे सब कुंभ का क्या कोई मतलब है, फालतू है कुंभ। चलो।
My colleague Ankit joins us with more details. Ankit, now Lalu Yadav has drawn criticism after having criticized the Kumbh, calling it meaningless. Now, video of him celebrating Halloween.
You know, the election season, of course, everything would be picked up, and especially in Bihar, where it is such a hyper-local election. Caste is overruling everything else. So in that aspect, the BJP, of course, is trying to, go back to their pitch and try and, get this element of trying to project the RJD as not being respectful towards the Hindus. And this kind of polarization is something that we have seen, plays well for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Though Lalu Yadav, playing with his grandchildren who are dressed in this costume of Halloween. I can tell you yesterday in our power play conclave, there were many BJP leaders whose children study in some high-profile schools here in Patna. Those who were also celebrating Halloween, those kids were celebrating Halloween. It's political season. Everything is up, for political interpretation. But at this moment, it just seems that somebody who's just looking at his grandchildren celebrating Halloween has become a big issue. But given the sensitivity of this election, this will be played out. It will be played out. It will be sent across as Lalu Yadav and the RJD not being respectful towards the Hindu festivals, and then celebrating something which is not, as per many in the RSS and the BJP, traditional Indian and coming from outside. Whether it cuts any eyes with the voters or not, we will have to wait and see, but it is a talking point at least for the political party, which is trying to save, of course, its government here in Bihar.
Right, Ankit. In fact, like you said, the big question, I think, lies on whether this will affect the votes at all. Of course, during election season, all these issues are bound to crop up, and statements made earlier will be cited as well. But will this actually make a difference on ground, Ankit?
It will all depend on, how much energy does the BJP invest in trying to propagate this among the voters. Bihar is largely a rural society. I'm not sure how many people would in fact know about Halloween or not beyond Patna, which already is a stronghold of the BJP. But every single day in the election season, and as the campaign draws close, remember today is the 2nd, it is only till 5 o'clock on the 4th that the campaigning for the first phase of election is going to be completed. So beyond that, the BJP every day or every political party is trying to find an issue that they can make a narrative or a talking point and throw it at the voters. You see, the elections more than anything else is the battle to try and create optics, create perceptions, and win the mind space of the voter. So they are trying to throw issue after issue, and especially for the incumbent party, the NDA under Nitish Kumar, 20 years of Nitish Kumar's rule, 17 and a half years with the BJP. They would not want the narrative to come to the work that they have done. So everything else becomes fair game as far as the ruling alliance is concerned, whether it has an impact or not. And remember, today is also the day when the Prime Minister would be addressing 2 rallies. He will be in Patna for a road show. I think that will take the spotlight more than Lalu Yadav, looking at his grandchildren, those who are dressed up in Halloween costumes, possibly celebrating.
Right, Ankit. I'm being joined at this moment by Rajiv Ranjan, JDU spokesperson. Thank you for joining us, sir. Rajiv जी, अभी जो लालू प्रसाद यादव के वीडियो आया है जिसमें वो हैलोवीन सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं अपने पोता पोतियों के साथ, और इस चीज़ को अभी बीजेपी ने अटैक किया है कि पहले उन्होंने कहा था कि जो कुंभ मेला है वो मीनिंगलेस है या उसके लिए कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, और अभी हैलोवीन सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं। इस पे क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
अब देखिए, भारतीय संस्कृति को लेकर के जो कुंभ मेले को लेकर के उन्होंने बातें कही थी, वो आज भी लोगों के जहन में ताजा है। दूसरी तरफ हैलोवीन अपने पोते पोतियों के साथ सेलिब्रेट करना, पाश्चात्य सभ्यता और संस्कृति को लेकर के इतना प्रेम होने लगा, जो खालिस देसी लालू यादव जिनको बिहार की जनता ने एक दौर में लंबा और प्रचंड जनादेश दिया, आज कहाँ पहुंच गए हैं। सजायाफ्ता लालू यादव चाहे जितनी बार चोले बदले, कभी हिंदू संस्कृति को गाली दें, कभी पाश्चात्य संस्कृति का अनुकरण करें, लेकिन दरअसल इतिहास इतना दागदार खुद का है उनका और उनकी पार्टी के कार्यकाल का कि जनता पर उनके चोले बदलने का कोई असर नहीं होने जाता है। और न नौजवान उनके इस तरह तरह के जो उनके हथकंडे हैं उनको वो पसंद करने जा रहे हैं।
जी बनाए रहे हमारे साथ राजीव साहब। आई एम ऑल्सो बीइंग जॉइन्ड बाय सुबोध मेहता, हु इज एन आरजेडी लीडर। थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस सुबोध सर। अभी जो जेडीयू और बीजेपी बोल रहे हैं, ये कह रहे हैं कि लालू प्रसाद यादव जी ने कुंभ मेला के ऊपर बोला था कि उसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी, लेकिन अभी हैलोवीन सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं।
देखिए, Lalu Prasad Yadav has never said any derogatory on Kumbh Mela. It was wrongly portrayed without any context. Okay. Now regarding the yesterday video which Rohini ji posted, BJP does not have any agenda for Bihar vision. His manifestos, it would have been much better if they would have come, with report card rather than a manifesto on the ground of education, health, agriculture, unemployment and governance. Nitish Kumar government and NDA government together have targeted the young generation of Bihar by killing school system, by killing higher education system, by not giving proper attention towards the health infrastructure, neither to the agriculture sector. Bihar farmers are one of the poorest farmer in India, and they have closed the mandis. They did not give any MSP. Prime Minister Narendra Modi did talk about giving jobs, 2 crore jobs per year, but they have given none of the young generation jobs. On the other hand, the 17-month rule of RJD with Nitish Kumar ji has given more than 5 lakh jobs. 3 lakh jobs were on pipeline. We promised job of 2 crore 74 lakh jobs we will be providing to the young generation of Bihar. But the NDA government talks about from where the money will come. Earlier also in 2020,
right?
Nitish Kumar said from where the money will come, but exactly the reality has happened that SB has given a job.
Right.
Young generation is waiting for 6th November and 11th November to cast their vote and to make NDA government out of Bihar, and finally the throne of Delhi will be, will move towards Gujarat.
Right.
They will not stay in Delhi.
Thank you, Subodh Mehta, for joining us and sharing your thoughts. There, of course, a war of words were Lalu Prasad Yadav's a video of him celebrating Halloween with his grandchildren. But the RJD saying that instead they would demand in turn from the NDA a report card of their last 20 years.